Welcome to 108 Gate. We are doing the Divine Masculine reading. We brought in some Pearl energy in the Divine Feminine reading, and Divine Feminine reading is up now. So let's keep going with the awareness that came in. Divine Masculine energy was very Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine started off with that, thinking it was coming in, but then it was very silent, very quiet, very observing rather than communicative. So switch to doing the Divine Feminine. So at the beginning of that reading, it may be a bit confusing as to why I said Divine Masculine reading and then switch to Divine Feminine. I did explain it in the video, so that's okay. Keep going, and I did put the Astro link in that one too. I'm going to try and keep remembering to put it in. But if not, I did put it in the Divine Feminine reading that's previous to this one because of really being more aware of each natal chart if you're not already. And also because I've mentioned that I'm going to be doing next month's zodiac readings, so hopefully starting today. There's just a lot coming up and I don't want to miss the new month. I'd rather do it beforehand and then you can choose to listen to it now or later. Just save it or whatever. Anyway. Strength coming in with a very gentle persuasion, a gentle manoeuvring, strength in being silent, strength in being peaceful, strength in being available but not... Okay, being available but not present, being present but not available. I'm not quite sure where that's going. Present, not available. There, okay, so kind of along the lines of I'm here if you need me, but still getting on with your own stuff. Not just standing there on guard in a survival mode or in a alert, hyper alert kind of mode. It simply is, I'm here, therefore get on with what you've got to do, let me get on with what I've got to do, and then just kind of working in harmony with things in a different way. So strength, longevity and slow down. Interesting because that was coming up when I was prepping for this reading also. So slow down, the pace must abate before it's too late. So really taking stock of where you've been going too much into overdrive, and that was coming in before the reading too. It's very interesting. So kind of like where you're pushing for something to happen because you were pushed, so you were told to, like, this is your list, you've got to get it done, do it now, do it now, do it now. Coming back from the strength that you have to bring in to actually just slow yourself down, because it's not, once you've been conditioned or programmed, or automatic response is to be on hyper alert and you wanting to do everything extra quick, extra fast, and you want to be ahead of yourself. You're constantly working in that mode of being ahead of yourself instead of just being present. The strength it takes to just be in the present moment, not only because of it means physically you have to change the way you're doing things, it's the more to do with the strength of emotionally and psychologically. What does that take? It means you need to have more faith and trust in the process. It means you need to literally not go into panic or stress mode if things don't go to plan. Kind of having a gentle backup plan, but knowing that it's okay to just do what you can get done right now. If you can get more done, then fantastic. If you can't, then so be it. We can't always have that was Stanley shaking. Hello Stanley. Waggy tail. So that's really the benefit and the strength from slowing down. You're going to be more able to observe things in a more detailed manner. You're going to be able to feel the shifts and changes on a deeper level. You're going to be able to enjoy the process. And what I mean by enjoy the process is not just going from A to B, but actually enjoying what you're doing, enjoying what you're no longer having to do, enjoying your presence in seeing certain things happen. So that's why part of the reason I left the pearls there, actually, because it's like that's what I love about certain things. That I do make a lot of my own jewellery with pearl. I think all the pearls I have except 2 I've bought. The rest of them I made myself, and that process, that methodical kind of involvement with something that you enjoy, that's what's the point right now. That's what's important, and to keep maintaining that and sustaining that, and then in developing that, how much more connected are you with yourself and where you're going. So with the 3 of Wands, where are you heading? Where are you going? What's the direction? Looking out to the horizon, usually in the Rider-Waite capacity, and then hurrah, right, straight away what I just did, scrap that. But that's the thing, as soon as I did it, as soon as I felt it, as soon as I heard myself do it, that was the instant reaction was right, stop, don't go into the oh no, there's going to be trouble. There's 10 of Swords, what is it? So the important part of this is to remember the strength, the calm. This is what happened. You respond in a quicker way. You respond in a more productive, effective way. So if you see a threat, if you see a problem occurring, instead of going into the spiral, downward spiral, or panic, or things falling apart further, it's more to do with like, stop it. Let's see where we can support this. It may not even be a big issue. It may be just that it looks like it's a problem, it looks like it's a big issue, but if you just start looking at it with a more constructive, objective perspective, well, it will present itself differently, and you'll be able to apply small adaptations to your perspective, which will then, in the long term, give you better grasp of things you're going into. So remembering that yes, we're at this point, but that point about when we're going into new comfort zones, they're not comfortable at first. So what can you be doing now to make that transition, to make that shift, to make that change more comfortable, to make it look more inviting, to make it more long-term sustainable, long-term pleasant, long-term I want to say intuitive, but that's not exactly what I'm trying to say. Inspiring. So like, for example, when you go for a new job or something like that, I learned that basically it's a new job, don't expect nothing from it, let's see how it goes. Because when you go into a new job, you can pretty much see it. People go into that trap of like, yeah, I got a new job, blah blah blah, and pretty much most, I'm not going to say all, you see them a week later, 2 weeks later, how's it going? Completely different vibe, usually already fed up of it, or finding something to complain about. So just literally, where can we look at that new comfort zone in a way which is less daunting, more supportive, more inspiring, more investigative, with more curiosity, with more playfulness, with more like a doughy-eyed kind of like going into this and kind of exploring everything I possibly can. Let's see what happens, what new people, what new things will I learn, which new people will I meet, things like that. Looking for the good things. So when we see those initial problems, it may actually be that it's just a small problem. It may be that it's a small worry, a small deceit to self. I don't know why that's coming in, but deceiving self. Someone else may have said, don't do that. Why are you leaving that, I don't know, long-term something job? It doesn't feel like it's necessarily just happened now. It's like, when that has happened in the past, what have you let yourself get stuck in for longer than you should have, because you didn't have the support to leave it, you didn't have the support to follow your intuition, follow your instincts. So this now is bringing in love. We've got Queen of Cups here, emotional support, King of Serpents. King of Coins. So you've got the emotional support from the Queen, you've got the practical, resourceful support from the King. Just knowing that as you slow down and you just enjoy more and more and more of what you do, the stuff you don't enjoy, the stuff you didn't enjoy, let it fall off. Let it literally just fall off. Therefore, this is not an issue, it's a sword. We don't know if that sword has been placed there for us, therefore, as a defense, as a protection, as something else. It looks like a problem, it looks like an ordeal, it looks like a catastrophe. Not to go there into that space of mind. Don't go there in that space of catastrophizing things or making things worse than they are. Literally, look out on the horizon. What can you see? Go neutral if you can't be objective, or you tend to go to more subjective. Very, very factual. I guess on some level neutral is objective, but even objective sometimes I think when we kind of look at subjective, objective, and we try and be so objective that we kind of lose the point of objectivity, if that makes sense. That's great. Right, I don't know, I'm just saying the words that are coming to my mind, and I don't know why I keep doing that, sorry, no offence intended. Serpent, there you go. So with knowing and feeling you've got the love coming in, knowing and feeling you've got the resourceful support coming in, feeling that flow, feeling that flow. Feel the flow. Even now, what's going well? Where are you feeling supported? Where are you feeling the love? Where are you feeling the divine love? How are you feeling the divine love? Amplify, amplify, increase, amplify. Let that flow with greater ease. Flowing with greater ease, and just literally allowing that flow to become the natural way to be, become the natural way to approach things. It's like, right, if this is going to stop me, we don't even know if it is. The thing that stops is it going to stop me? The thought of, is it going to stop me? The thought of, oh no, there's a problem. That's what's stopping now, because you're letting go more and more of where others have stopped you. It's now going to be coming up that you have to now stop stopping yourself. Well, that seemed a bit convoluted. And just keep going. King of Coins, Knight of Coins over there. Keep going. Get yourself into a new comfort zone. Think about comfort zones in a different way. Approach comfort zones in a new way. New adventures, new things, new resources, new ideas, new experiences, new wisdom, new knowledge, new aspects of yourself you'd never connected with before. New aspects of yourself you never even knew you had. Clarity around this. Look at that. Ace of Coins with the Ace of Swords. Absolutely. Gem. A gem. So I want to get one for here. Strength, longevity, and slow down. I'm feeling like a high priestess kind of vibe going through. But don't, there you go. There's going to be stuff to celebrate. There's going to be stuff coming in that's like, you know what? There's the correct people around. There's the correct people around, and the correct people to genuinely, sincerely show that they're proud of me when I'm doing certain things. There's sincerely people around me that I'm proud of them when they're doing things, because what they are doing is ethical. What they are doing is worthy of being proud of. It's all going in the correct direction. Letting go of the stuff that you don't want. Letting go of the stuff you don't need. Letting go of the past that wasn't working out. Swim in clear waters, cleaning your aura, and I mean energetically swim. Right, so I think that's it for the masculine reading. Like I said, if you like how I read, please do subscribe. Really appreciate all of you supporting the channel, genuinely from my heart, because it's giving me more momentum. And yeah, I don't want to get emotional again, but it's difficult when you're trying to work on something and you've always had those people pulling you down, and then pulling it down and then building my channel back up again. It took me a while to get here, but you know what, I think it's going to be worth it. I do. Got there once, we can get there again. Just be a bit more smart this time. A lot more smart this time. Peace and love, babes. Peace and love.